Good afternoon. Thanks for joining me on YouTube Live. Um, I love wearing green. It's the month of March. I hope you're dressing in green for, yes, St. Patty's Day for those of us that are Irish, but also because green is the color of health and wealth and growth and life. So put some green on this month and be encouraged. Today, I wanted to talk to you about why start a movement. What is a movement? Why start one? And how by by creating a movement, you can literally change the world. And so, first, create an original idea, which I know in a world where everything is repeated, it's hard to think, do I have an original idea? What does that look like? But if you don't want to create your own movement, I hope you will join me in my movement. So, my movement is to turn the world day by day, person by person, into pineapple people. What is a pineapple person? A pineapple is a symbol of what it is, but a pineapple person stands up tall. They literally look at people and they see people. They wear a crown, meaning they value themselves and they value others, and they're sweet on the inside. So that can be kindness, generosity, joy filled, positive energy into the world. So a pineapple person is a person that looks and notices other people. They always start all of these ideas with themselves because we bring all of ourselves to the workplace. And so first we see people, then we value people, and then we're kind. But it has to start with ourselves, and then it flows through us to generosity to others. So, an original idea. If you want to start a movement, have an original idea. The second idea that I think is really helpful in a movement is have a symbol, have a physical symbol that people can visualize. Be a star, be a donut, be a pineapple. Mine is pineapple, but that's another great thing to think about. The third is teach the meaning behind your movement, your why. And for me, the big part of that why is that I felt invisible growing up, and I constantly meet people that still feel invisible today, unseen at work, unappreciated at home, unvalued by themselves and by others in their relationships. And so having that value of seeing, valuing, and being sweet adds to seeing people and making them feel seen. Okay. Look for examples. So when I'm starting a movement, I like to do pictures. I like to notice amazing customer service and recognize those people as pineapple people. So that could be in the hospitality industry, restaurants, hotels that I go to. I wrote a book called The Pineapple Principle. I did a TEDx called Lessons from a Pineapple. And so I'm always thinking, how can I amplify this message and share it? So I like to share pictures of people I see as pineapple people. I like to post those on social media. I made a certificate about excellent customer service and pineapple people. And then I made bracelets, which I should be holding one, but I don't have one here. And so having a pineapple bracelet that says, I'm a pineapple person, I see value, and I'm sweet to people. And when I speak, I often give out one or two of those per person. And I say, take one for yourself if you're willing to join the movement of pineapple people, and take a next one to give away to somebody when you see them. Oh my gosh, I noticed how you noticed someone. I noticed how you saw them. So I love that. I love inviting my audience to follow, to hashtag pineapple people and share how they're being a pineapple person, somewhere they've experienced amazing customer service or amazing kindness with individuals or inside organizations, and highlight those pictures and hashtag it pineapple people, either when they're being one or when they meet someone. So to take pictures and share those stories. Creating a movement for me has always been something I've thought about. I've thought, I don't watch the news, and I try to walk away when there is negative news in conversations. I'm not saying be oblivious, but I am saying be careful what you listen to, what you watch, and what you repeat. And so if somebody's talking about negative, it's so easy to be like, one up and like, oh, I know something worse, or catastrophize trauma or challenges, or when someone tells you they're going through something hard, they go, oh, well, I went through this or that. And so I think it's really important to think about what we're talking about. So I have many ideas. One is that I want to have a consistent talk show, but really that talk show will be about weathering the storms and coming out the other side with silver lining, coming out with joy and generosity. I always think, yes, start with yourself, but then how do you take what you've learned and pay it forward? I had the pleasure of flying home on 2 flights last night. And the first flight, I ended up in the back row for the first time. And at first I was kind of bummed. And I ended up having the whole row to myself and reading part of 2 books on the way home. And I was so excited. I was like, oh, these are great books and I can focus. I don't have all the distraction. And on my second flight, I met 2 young men that were coming back from a beautiful trip to Mexico. And we started talking about life and about love and about kindness and influence and healing and people's journey. And I just thought, what a beautiful gift. Um, and so I was thinking to myself every day, I want to be a pineapple person, but then I want to reflect that light back into another person. And one of the many ways that I think about being a pineapple person is that um, every day, in every decision, in every experience you have two choices. One, will you live in fear and it will stop you from doing, being, and becoming all that you're meant to be? Or two, will you live in love? And when you live in love, it lowers your expectation of other people, starts with self-love, and then you love other people, but you make decisions out of love. I want to grow my company to make a positive impact in the world, not just to make the bottom line. I want to grow my influence because I believe I have something powerful and helpful to say to help people heal. I want to grow and expand my heart, my thinking, my mindset. I was at a conference all weekend, spending time with all of these different people that speak and coach and consult as influencers. And I started to think, really, what the only thing difference between all of us, we all have our number of 3 steps or 7 steps or 9 steps or 22 steps to get it done. But one of the biggest things that's the difference between us that makes us so unique is we each have a different personal experience and personal story, and that our stories are so powerful in making a difference in the world. And that our experience, even if it was hard or challenging at times, if we take that and use it for good, if we take that challenging obstacle that made us more resilient and more strong, and we use that as influence in the world for positive. We take those lessons we learned and we give them away to someone else so they can apply them to their experience, their business, their story. Well, then we are doing good and showing up in love without expectation. And so I'm going to try and check in with you every day. Feel free to chat, feel free to connect with me. But I'm going to try and meet you on YouTube every day for a year. That's what I decided at this conference, that I think there's a lot of people on YouTube that are thinking about things, and they're thinking, how do I start a movement? How do I be a pineapple person? How do I be a difference maker in the world? Well, I hope you'll meet me here every day and you'll share with me, what are you doing? What are you doing to either wear green, be a pineapple person, or start your own movement? So I'm Annie Meehan, CSP professional speaker, author, and a writer. And I just love to join people and encourage them every day. So thanks for being with us. I don't know how to stop this. Oh, there it is.